a quiet, unassuming house in North London. But as you get closer, you start to notice a few things.
Hello there, welcome to Heritage House. Come on in, I'll show you around.
Margaret Tyler's home is part shrine, part museum, but all evidence of her rather unusual hobby.
My collection of royal memorabilia is my pride and joy. It starts with Queen Victoria and comes right down to Catherine and William. I've got about 10,000 items altogether: mugs, plates, jugs,
Books, magazines, pictures, dolls, videos, DVDs.
teapots, anything like that. Tea sets, I've got 4 tea sets. I do drink a lot of tea anyway. I enjoy looking after it, although dusting can become a bit of a problem. But I do my best. It's a bit like painting the Forth Bridge. I think to people who say I'm a bit obsessed, I would say, how many men on a Saturday go and watch football, have to talk about it all Saturday night, all through Sunday while their wives are doing all the work, all through the week, and then get ready to go to the football match on that Saturday, and it all starts again. I don't think I'm any more obsessed. It just happens to be a different thing. I don't smoke, I don't drink, I don't go on holiday, I haven't got a car, and I haven't got a computer. So, it's each to his own, really. My favourite piece is a painting of Diana and the 2 boys when they were very young. And my children bought it for me, and it's an oil painting of a photograph. And when Diana died, the person who painted it, he rang me up and said, I wished I hadn't have sold it. And I said, well, it's come to a good home. It'll always be well looked after.
The collection has gained notice, with Margaret lending items to Kensington Palace, but also allowing visitors into her home.
I get quite a lot of visitors, actually. Germany seems to send people over. I've had coach loads from Germany. Yes, a lady from France rang me up just before Christmas one year and said if she could come to my house, it would be like a Christmas present for her. And within an hour, she was here, and she loved it.
While she does go out looking for new items, others find their way to her.
Sometimes they come to the local area. One lady asked the postman, another lady went to the post office. When you buy something that's royal, you tend to put it in a cupboard or a glass case or something like that, and it doesn't get used. So when that person either moves or whatever happens, they don't really know what to do with it. They feel a bit guilty about getting rid of it. And then they think, well, if they give it to me, it will be looked after, because I never sell anything, I only buy stuff. One lady let me have some Majesty magazines all bound up. She didn't want anything for them, and I went to Cheltenham and picked them up. And we still keep in touch. So, you do make friends through the royal family. Well, I do anyway. For me, it's just a happy occasion. It's almost like an extension of my family, really. The place I'd like to be on the 29th of April is inside Westminster Abbey, but I know that isn't going to happen. I think to be as near to Westminster Abbey as possible would probably be the best thing. When Catherine comes out of that car, it's going to be breathtaking. When you see all the people going in, all the dignitaries, when you see them all come out and you realise that William is married, one of the most absolute high profile people in the world will be a married man, which seems, amazing. The only sad thing, I think, is that Diana's not there to see him, because I think she'd be so proud of him. I think William and Catherine are going to be great role models, actually. They're young, they're trendy, they're modern, and I think a lot of youngsters who perhaps weren't that interested in the royal family will be interested in them.
And as for the collection itself, will enough ever be enough for Margaret?
I don't ever see it stopping. I just can't imagine it stopping. If there's something happening and they brought something out for it, I'll be there, probably at 9 o'clock when the doors open.